Look, everyone's sick of the same old story, right? That you need pedigree, connections, some legacy system behind you just to get a shot. It's exhausting. Watching brilliant people get stepped on by the dinosaur companies that barely earned their spot but keep their grip tight anyway. The frustration? It's real. The anger? Totally justified. You've got raw talent and fresh ideas blazing inside, yet the gatekeepers say, nope, not your turn. Legacy first. That's a system designed to protect itself, not to reward who actually deserves it. Stop kidding yourself that talent alone is enough. Because if you just show up with skill and weight, you'll get crushed by those who came before you and have the system rigged in their favor. The real question is, how do you punch through all that? How do you make raw talent outperform legacy when the odds are stacked so heavily against you? First, stop playing by their rules. The legacy game thrives because most believe they have to inherit the old system to succeed. Forget that. Your edge is that you don't belong to that world. Use it. Build your own path, your own frameworks, your own networks. The world's biggest mistake is thinking you must climb the old ladder when you can build a new one, better aligned with today's realities. Second, don't just rely on raw talent. You need relentless feedback loops that force you to grow faster than the others. Find people who don't kiss your ass, who challenge your ideas brutally, then push back harder. That sharp edge will cut through inertia like nothing else. Surround yourself with those unsatisfied with the status quo, who value results over titles or histories. Third, you have to be obsessively strategic with who you connect with. Legacy players have their powerful circles locked down tight. You need to weave your own web, not by collecting hundreds of contacts, but by mastering deep complementary connections that multiply your impact. Quality, not quantity. Look for rare partnerships that unlock access, insight, and real capital tied strictly to merit. This is how you create a network that's a living force, not a LinkedIn contact list. Fourth, understand that meritocracy is brutal. It demands you constantly prove your value. Comfort is the enemy. Complacency kills raw talent faster than legacy ever will. Every day you're either building, creating, solving, or you're falling behind. The ones resting on old laurels or just hanging out in the shadows of tradition will fade. Be the person who delivers value so clearly that no one can ignore it. Fifth, challenge yourself to tear down inherited constraints, not just externally, but internally. Too many talented people are their own worst enemies, stuck in beliefs from old systems about who they are or what's possible for them. Break those patterns. Claim your freedom not just to choose a path, but to redefine what success even means. If legacy says you have to play a certain way, play differently. Redefine the game. And here's the biggest truth. Raw talent will only outpace legacy if you build the structure around it. Talent alone is fragile. People can be burned out, isolated, and misunderstood. Legacy might have the old money or the old power, but you have the ability to build a new kind of power. A community where the few who want to create and change actually come together. Hunt for it. Build it. Be part of it. Now, if you're waiting for a shortcut, an easy answer, a silver bullet, stop watching right now. This is about brutal honesty, daily fasting from comfort, and infinite obsession with becoming better. But if you want to beat legacy at its own game, the rules are clear. Build your unique ladder. Sharpen yourself until you cut glass. Form your own alliances that respect merit. Kill off every old excuse inside you, and never settle. Raw talent can and will outperform legacy, but only when it's relentless, networked, and utterly unwilling to accept anything less than its own definition of excellence. If you're ready for that kind of fight, then the future isn't owned by legacy. It's waiting for you to take it. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and open the featured link to discover more.